whole period is sort of summed up by the fact that it was a visually dominated period, not just video, but the image itself, the New Romantics, the punks even. Why do you think that was? Why visual information?
I think that was the birth of that medium. You know, within music, up until that point, music had been pretty, you know, restricted to, you know, live work and radio and certain elements on TV. But this was actually a full-time world of, you know, visual music, which has gone on and grown and grown and grown, as we all know. And I think that it was a time where you could just embrace those opportunities. You know, it was there. Nobody really had any idea of how enormous it would become. But I think that you know, the audiences were ready for something fresh. I think they were ready for something new. And there it was. But I also think the music was there. I think the music was also there. I think all the music from that time was very, very, you know, street kind of hard pop. So I think it worked on both levels. I think the 80s brought out a lot of very exciting elements that needed bringing out. I think it's been developing ever since.
Is there a similarity between, say, 80, 81 and 95? Elastic's back with a sound that is so derivative of 81.
Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, I suppose it goes around in cycles. I think it's another cycle where perhaps pop, you know, a true kind of sort of hard-edged but fun pop is sort of coming back into the fore. And I think the generation, you know, like the Genes and the Blurs and the Pulps and people like that, they've grown up on this information, so to them it's part of their sort of vocabulary, so they just sort of stick it back into their work, and it comes out the other end, and, you know, hopefully it's a hit, which it seems to be so far. I think it's very inspiring to see young musicians have bands that play very live, can get up there and just do it, and don't have to rely on any kind of production overkill or any kind of, you know, format or anything. And I think there's some real bands out there that come across as, like, you know, groups of people that, like gangs, you know, that are people that are into particular ideas and putting them across. I think it's very important, and maybe that's the essence of good pop, you know, it's a very street thing. And I'm very encouraged by what I see.